Hey guys, ShiftY here. Today I'll be showing you how to break bedrock or get bedrock dust in Feed the Beast Monster 1.1.0. For this you'll need mostly HSLA steel from Rotary Craft and some other stuff from thermal expansion, etc, etc. Now, to start off you want to make a blast furnace, and to make a blast furnace I believe it is 8 stone bricks and a piece of redstone in the middle as shown, which will get you your blast furnace. Now, to make it heat up you will need gunpowder, coal and sand, as well as a piece of lava underneath it. Now, to start off with you need at least 9 pieces of iron to go in each. Well, this is the most efficient way and I think this is the only way you can do it, which will get you 9 pieces of steel. Anyway, now to start off with you need one of these, a magnostatic engine, and to craft these it is 2 base panels, a shaft unit, some copper, 2 bits of silver, 2 bits of lead and a redstone conductance coil. To make the base panel it's only 3 steel, and to make the shaft units again only 3 steel, so it's pretty inexpensive. So if I can remember correctly, yes. And there you have the magnostatic engine. The next thing you'll need is a worm gear. Now this is what will give you the power for the actual breaker itself. And for that you'll need a gear, or the steel gear, and you get 3 from every time you make one. Well, not make one, but craft it. So 4 bits of steel, 5 sorry, and you get 3 gears. Then what you want to do is click on this. Also you will need a work table. These are fairly expensive. Again, using steel. Here you go. Where is it? So you need 1 crafting table, 1 bricks. This doesn't really make sense, but 2 steel, 2 slabs, and 1 redstone. Now you shall create your worm gear. Boom, there you go. Now, well, one of the most obvious things you need is the actual bedrock breaker itself, which again isn't really that expensive, but you know it can be if you're just starting out. I'm just going to take that. Now, probably the hardest part about finding it in these, you also need to get a tesseract or any form of MJ or EU, and I do not have any. I'm just going to go snag one. Anyway, what you do want to do is find yourself some bedrock. So I do have a quarry in the deep dark, and if you don't know how to do that you can look it up. I'll probably end up making a tutorial on it soon, but it is a very bad place, so I'd be pretty armed if I was you before you go in here. I'll just take that. But so what you want to do is just jump down to bedrock. It's fairly hard to find exposed bedrock, so deep dark generally has these random holes in the ground that makes it a lot easier. Here we go. Let's go over here. Make sure you light up the place as well, as you can die from the shadows apparently. Anyway, to set these up you get the bedrock breaker itself, you aim it where you're going to break it, so in case it's this place. This is going to be a pain. So you got to find an area where you can both place things behind it and place the actual thing down in front of it. Next you want to place down your worm gear, not there, so it's facing towards the bedrock breaker, and then get your magnostatic engine and plonk it next to it, like that. No, not like that. Like that. And then you want to have your source of power, so in this case I'm using MJ or RF since it's a new mod pack, receive only. Now you want to click on this. If you don't have a great power supply income you want to do it sort of lower, but in my case I've got a great one, so I'm going to pump it up to max. And as you see, this thing starts moving. Now over time this bedrock will start to break, and there you go, bedrock slice. Now after some time has gone, it'll eventually turn into smaller and smaller bits of bedrock. I'm kind of scared going over this because I have no idea how to fly these things, but I believe if you sort of watch it, yeah, there you go, the top has been sliced off, and once the actual whole bedrock is gone, you'll get 4 of this bedrock dust. Now, the tools that you can make for it are fairly decent. So, for example, you can make a sharpness 5. Oh, here we go. Sharpness 5, looting 5 swords, so that would be great for killing cows or whatever. You've got bedrock boots. I wouldn't recommend making these as they're fairly expensive. Plus, there's a hell of a lot more armor in this mod pack that's better than it. But if you're just playing Rotorcraft by itself, then sure, go with this. Anyway, ShiftY signing off. Thanks for watching.